show. Hey everyone, you are watching episode 6 of Boss Rush. I'm Jett from inthirdperson.com. With me to the I can never get the air. With me over on the left is Jason from downstab.com.
Hello.
And John at Hotfire on everything on the internet.
That's me.
Yeah. John,
That
what's
is
going
you.
on with you? What's new?
Nothing. Basically, I've been playing a bit of Zelda.
Hold
that's
on.
definitely gonna.
Game
Oh.
stuff later. Later.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. I'm starting a new job on Monday,
Oh,
actually.
whoa,
nice.
Yeah, I've been off for about 2 weeks on a little vacation between jobs, and I start Monday at my new place, so I'm kind of excited about that.
Awesome.
Legit.
Yeah, same industry, just different company. So,
Okay.
Yeah, should be good.
Great.
Cool.
How about you, Jason? What's going on?
Actually trying to look for possibly a new job, so that's good.
Oh.
And I haven't really talked about it too much, but I have tried to keep playing Magic the Gathering, the trading card game.
Okay.
But it's been a good while. But my friends and I we bought a box, so we're gonna draft on Saturday. So I'm
Nice.
pretty excited to play. I don't know if you guys have ever played, but it's been a hobby of mine since I think, middle school. So like maybe in the 90s, and then like on and off since then. And when I got to college, I played a lot with some of my college classmates. But then I had to make a decision with them, and I'm like, yo, I can't do like video games and Magic. It's too expensive. So I
Yeah,
kind
make a
of
choice.
just I picked games, but then occasionally just picked up a pack here and there. Or, I don't know. The good thing is, I had my deck, so I could just keep playing. So we would occasionally play here and there, and I think a friend really kind of into it. So we're gonna try to play this weekend. I'm looking
Awesome.
forward to that. Yeah. Wish me luck that we get the best cards.
Yeah. I don't play Magic the Gathering, but isn't there like the one super rare card called the Black Lotus or something like that?
Black Lotus. Yeah, it's from the original Alpha set. So it's I mean, it kind of makes sense, but like when the games first came out, they weren't really as good at projecting to the future with what cards would do. So to put it into perspective, like a good, like most good cards would take like maybe 4 or 5 mana to like cast, and you can only technically like lay down 1 mana per turn. So in order to play that 5 mana card, you probably need to have like 5 turns to get to have that much mana in your pool.
Okay.
But Black Lotus was a card that just gave you 3 mana like instantly, and you could have like multiples of them, and it was kind of ridiculous. And then another good example of like old cards that are no longer like anywhere near as like, I don't know, they're like crazy powerful. In current Magic, usually there's a card that lets you take an extra turn. It takes about 5 or 6 mana, and then in the original set, it only took 2. And so it was just all those old cards became like super expensive and super hard to find. So
Okay.
yeah,
Because
I don't have any of those, unfortunately.
all right. I've never played Magic the Gathering, and the only thing I can contribute to this conversation is that there's a popular board game store in the Greater Toronto area called 401 Games, and a couple of years ago they had 2 copies of that card.
Really?
The cheap one was like $6,000, and the mint condition one was $13,000.
Yeah, I bet. I think one recently sold for like 16,000 or something like that. So
Man.
yeah, it's crazy.
That's unreal.
Yeah, it is totally unreal. Like I don't know why anyone would really want that, but whatever.
To collect.
People have a lot of money, to collect, but it's just a piece of cardboard.
If anyone would know
Yeah.
anything about collecting, it would be you, man.
That's true. I guess I know the answer, but I feel like that's kind of ridiculous. So, yeah.
It's been a really busy week for me. A couple days ago, I went off on a camping trip and with my wife and my friends. It was really awesome because one, there was a meteor shower throughout the weekend, which is part of why we did it. And we saw dozens of different meteors flying
cool.
across the sky. Up until that point in my life, I'd only seen one meteor. And we saw dozens. And there was just one epic one that literally lit up the sky and was huge and just streaked across. And it was like one of the only ones all 4 of us saw at the same time. So it was a really cool moment to share with each other.
That's cool.
The sort of not so cool but makes for a great story is that we went to the beach and we were walking back towards the shore, and there was this guy who had a snake with him, and there are debates about how long this snake is. I say it is 8 feet. My wife says it is 4. It's probably somewhere in the middle, but still, it is not a small snake. And this guy had it around his neck at the water, and then he put the snake in the water as other people are swimming in the water.
What was he holding on to the snake?
No, he just let go of the snake in the water at the beach.
Why?
As you do.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Come on, Jake. Come on, Jett. You never let your snake go in the water.
Oh man.
Must be a Canadian thing.
No. This was in Port Dover, if that colors your perception at all, or gives you some more context as to why this would happen.
It does for me.
Okay.
It's more gray than it was to begin with.
So to give you some context, Jason, for the Canadian life, Port Dover is biker central in at least Ontario. So this is a town of about 20,000 people, and on Friday the 13th, every Friday the 13th, all of the bikers in the area, just like not even the area, the province, all make the pilgrimage to this one town, to the point where there's about 200,000 people in this town at any given during that day.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it is just rammed with dudes on Harley Davidsons the whole time.
Yeah.
Why Friday the 13th?
I guess it's
Just,
biker day.
evil enough or something? I don't know.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gross. Dark Diamond says, why that guy snake polluted. I whether it polluted, maybe the snake pooped in the water. I don't really care. There's a snake. By virtue of the snake being in a public beach, it shouldn't have been there at all.
Yeah,
that is a little weird.
Definitely strange.
I would have been okay with it anywhere, like even on the beach, just on your shoulder, fine. Just don't put it in the water, man. That's like horror movie stuff.
Yeah, why? What if it just didn't come back? Then why there's not a snake, but you lost your pet. Yeah, or that.
Oh, one of my friends said like, oh, it's just a boa constrictor. It's not gonna like poison bite anyone to death or anything. Like that might be worse. It's just gonna choke you out.
Yeah. Or like you might get it wrapped around your leg and freak out. I don't know.
Yeah.